Good morning. Well, let's see. This would be about week number 4. And so let me say this. If you're new, if it's your first time, your second or third time, or maybe your 4th time, then we're in the same place at the same time. And that would mean, let me know in some way if this is your 1st through 4th time. So maybe we can all get to know you, okay? Don't let my oversight make you feel like you haven't been welcomed. What in the world's all this stuff on the table? Let me see if I can introduce it. I've had a dream for a long, long time that Christian education, that discipleship should run from the crib to the grave. Are you with me? In other words, there should be something there. There should be something there for every age. And let's just be honest. The pastor's message kind of, doesn't meet everybody where they are. Kind of leaves kids out. Kind of leaves some of us adults out sometimes. But at any rate, what we have is a bag for each child this morning. Inside the bag, you will find, there's crafts, an opportunity. Hey, it's not my fault if your kids make a mess with this dirt in your house. There's soil, and there's a cup, and there's seed. And then there's worksheets that are in here that could be colored, but there are also opportunities for mom and dad, for grandparents, for whoever to sit down with a child and have a discussion. What I would love more than anything, is whatever questions and whatever aha moments come out of that encounter at the home, would you share them with me so that we can share them with the church? Now, we got to work this out. I need some help. Tiffany and I need some help with this. The idea is we're going to send you home with a bag, and it's got all of the contents and everything that you need inside the bag. But then next week, you get new contents. In other words, every week, the plan is to be able to offer something in some way so that the gospel can be experienced through touch, smell, the 5 senses. And right now I've lost my senses. I can't name them all off. Right? Got it? Okay. So for each child, there is a bag and there is a prayer. I'll give you a little clue. Next week there's going to be some Play-Doh in here. And the challenge, you see, is to take that Play-Doh and to shape something that would look like the brain. And then there's a Bible passage in there. And the idea is to let God write that Bible passage on our mind. The one today, there should be a little heart in there. We may have this right. And the idea is to let God write that Bible passage on your heart. And then so on and so forth. So you can ask questions as we go along. Then what I need some help with is how do we, those who are shut in, how do we move to the place to where we can include our shut-ins, our hospitalized? How do we include those folks in worship on maybe a weekly basis, maybe a monthly basis, but we need to sit down maybe with the Now team and talk about some of those things. But hopefully you get the idea. You can ask all the questions you want, and I'll turn to you or to somebody else for all the answers that we need. How about that? All right.